is the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call Halal Yamlah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Recall Qadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect, man, the Aki and the house of David. That's lifting up the name, Yahweh Wah and Yahweh Shah, and proclaiming this truth around the four corners of the earth, man. And I'm just going on today, man, about the saints of the Most High possessing the kingdom. Because the churches will say that the kingdom of heaven is for the saints, but they won't tell you who the saints are. Salaki, this is my boss. I gotta take this call. I'm on the way right now.
Yeah, I was texting you, right? The time changed. It's 12:30. One girl on truck said they ain't gonna make it around 12:30.
Alright.
I'm just now getting my clothes on. I got off in about 15 minutes.
Alright, bet.
Alright.
Salaki, that was my boss and I had to take the call. But yeah, the churches will tell you that the kingdom of heaven is for the saints, but they won't tell you who the saints are. And according to the scriptures, the saints are the children of Israel, man, the 12 tribes. All the way from Benjamin, Judah, Levi, Naphtali, all the way down to Issachar, man, the whole 12 tribes, man. But I don't just want to talk about it. I want to prove it with scripture. So let me get a couple scriptures real quick. The first one I'm gonna get is in Psalms. I think it's 5 and 5. 50 and 5. Psalms 50 and 5. Yeah, man. 50. Yeah, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 50 and verse 5. It says, gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. Who made a covenant with Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai by sacrifice? Only the Israelites. That's it. So that scripture's telling you the saints are the Israelites. But it's numerous scriptures, but I'm gonna just grab a couple. I think there's one more in Psalms too. Let's see. It's the book of Psalms. The chapter would be 148. And the verse will be 14. It says, he also exalted the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even of the children of Israel, a people near unto him. So the Israelites are the saints. So let's go back to Daniel. Since we proved that the Israelites are the saints, let's see what the saints got coming. Because this is not our kingdom. We is in captivity under all the heathen nations. Here in Babylon, we is in captivity under the Edomites. But we in captivity under all nations because the Lord scattered us amongst all nations, amongst all people. But this is the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 18. But the saints of the Most High, who are the Israelites, shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. So the Israelites will possess the kingdom of heaven forever and ever and ever. Because it's line upon line, here a little, there a little. It's a puzzle. You got to piece the puzzle together. How will we possess the kingdom forever and ever when there's always a shift in kingdoms? Because the world was made for our sakes. And we fell off from our laws, our statutes, and our commandments, and we disobeyed our God, and he took the kingdom from us, man. But this is Daniel chapter 2, verse 44. And in those days, and in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms and shall stand forever. So the Most High about to set this thing up, man. Forever and ever and ever. These is not my words. I didn't sit down and write the Bible. But I made a statement, though. I made a statement about the world was made for us. Let me see. What's that? It's Iraq. It's Iraq 7 and 17. This is something ain't right. It's a lot here. Something ain't right. It's about 6. Okay, well something ain't right. It ain't. Let me pull up the scripture I want to pull up. But when you go to the book of Salakia, I'm in the wrong book. The second Ezra. I knew something wrong, right? Second Ezra 7 and 10. Okay, this is Sirach, chapter 7, verse 10. And I said, it is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so is Israel's portion. So the subject matter is Israel. Verse 11, because for their sakes, Israel, I made the world. So the world was made for the Israelites' sakes. Now I'm going to jump back one chapter. And I'm going to start at, start at 54. I'm going to get all the meat off the bone and close off. This is the second Ezra chapter 6 and verse 54. And it reads, and after these, Adam also, thou madest Lord of all thy creatures. Of him come we all. So all the people come out of Adam. Here come the separation though. And the people who thou hast chosen. Deuteronomy 7 and 6, he chose Israel. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, talking about all these other nations, the so-called white man, the so-called Japanese man, the so-called Arab man, the so-called African man, all these other nations outside of the nation of Israel. As for the other people that also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing. So God said that they ain't nothing, but be like unto spittle. What is spittle? Spit. If I was talking them some spit came out of my mouth, that's what spittle is. Spit, nothing. It says, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. The abundance, you take all of them, you get all these heathens, every last single one of them, you gather them all up, and they still ain't nothing. it says, and now, O Lord, because these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have been to become lords over us and to devour us. It says, but we thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given to their hands, because we went off and sinned. Here go the point. If the world now be made for our sakes, like we just read, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall it endure until the saints possess the kingdom, man? Because it's coming. It's coming, man. It's coming. Just keep pushing, man. This for the elect and the elect only, man. Keep pushing, man. Keep putting up videos. Keep reading. Keep enduring. Keep suffering. Stay in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, and let this world go. We got a kingdom that's coming, man. An everlasting kingdom. So with that, man, I'm going to say, Shalom.